Oh God. So LeBron, how do you think about what do you think about um what do you think about that, LeBron? Little dumbass bitch, shut the fuck up. That bothers me. I just had to turn that. I turned the thing off. Like, why am I even watching TV? It's like, why don't I watch TV on all anymore? Somebody told me about all the conspiracy they had, and they were all over the TV, it's all over the tube. Didn't you see it? As like, I don't watch TV like that. I don't. It's a freaking idiot box. They program us to hate ourselves with. They did it for me for years as a kid. I didn't know any better, so I kept watching the TV. I used to watch the Dukes of Hazzard growing up. The Dukes of Hazzard. They drove around in a General Lee. The big slave mother effer. They put a guy as a statue, had schools named after him. He didn't want my freedom. He didn't want any of y'all's freedom to be free. That's what they had me sitting up here watching. Trying to get, and that just sets me up in my mind to try to seek the validation of white folks. I don't care about the TV or what's on it. What the TV people saying. We don't got no media people to back us up on our we don't have any media guys. We don't have any guys in the media. We don't have our voices heard in there. Our voice is not heard on sports media either. All they got is those guys that sit there and parrot what the white folks want them to say. Because they're going to put their words in his mouth because they paid them to do it. And they paid them handsomely to do it. And they'll do it. They don't have any kind of integrity or they don't have any backbone at all. They're spineless bastards. The big basketball head ass Charles Barkley with the daggone Uncle Fester black underneath his eyes and stuff, and the makeup guy can't even fix it. You're gonna tell people, that Breonna Taylor deserved her death and shit. That's what they're gonna make out of the draft people that got drafted. We up there cheering for them. While we cheering for them, they're gonna do that. While they'll craft an incredible football story that they want next year. Maybe it'll be Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers will be the MVP of the league, and Brady will be the Super Bowl MVP, or vice versa. And then they'll have their panels on these panel shows where they'll argue about how great, all these white mediocre quarterbacks are, and Daniel Jones and players like Daniel Jones and Zach Wilson will get like extra time to learn the book, but that hook is looking mighty short for Jalen Hurts, mighty short for and if you're the coach that picked him, the coach that was willing to work with him to help them succeed, then you might get fired. They know who to hire if they want to put a black coach in there. They want to hire the stepper fetch. That's why they hired David Culley. I thought David Culley, his name came out of nowhere when he got the guy from the head coach from Texas. When he came out of nowhere, he was going to, he was hired because he would speak what they want him to speak. He would say what they want. What the owners wanted him to say. He would do that for them. And he pretty much, I heard the interview on Raiders Funhouse show that he played. He pretty much, that's pretty much what came out. And he's okay with preparing McCown to be his successor. Because that's what's going to happen after a while, probably, anyway. I mean, you got to expect that. If it doesn't happen, maybe it doesn't happen because he did a good shuffle job or something. Maybe he found somebody else for a little bit that fits their wants better. But, they definitely set up Deshaun. I don't want to get off topic there, but the topic is, and the subject is that we care too much about what these folks think about us. And that's all I'm saying today. I mean, look at the chat if any more chat came in. If not, we're just going to bounce out of here. You got ABM is in the chat room. Congrats, ABM, man, for that. Congrats, ABM. But all boils down to, do they really want that guy to be successful? And from the look on his face, he already probably knows the answer to that. He's got to just make his money and leave. And Justin Fields, his job is to make his share of money and try to be independent from this god awful system. Because he already heard earlier that when he was in Georgia, he was called all kinds of N-words, all kind of niggas. He's all kind of niggas and shit they was using on him. And Kirby Smart and them was all a part of that, listening to it. They don't support any black quarterback. I don't know how he's coaxing them in to go play for him. When they're not gonna play, he's taking them away from getting seen and stopping them from being being successful too. His plan is to take away that. Enable them to not be seen, so they won't get the money that the mediocre whites that they like to put out there get. So that's why they put them in. Sid Jack said, I didn't watch 1 second of that draft. I don't need to see mediocre whites being praised, and they are mediocre. And then, okay, as ABM was in there, Sid Jack also said, Jason Whitlock left Fox Sports and Marcellus Wiley picked up the Coon baton. They got this guy called Emmanuel Acho. He's really vying for, he's there with him. He took Marcellus Wiley's Coon shit too. And he's doing it on another level. He's trying to get jobs at the big market stations, and he wants to be the big professor of the big professor of racial. He wants to be the guy they go to, these ESPNs and CNNs and stuff go to when they ask about racial matters. They want to find a black person to talk to. They'll go to him, and even though he doesn't have he's not an American born. I mean, he's not his family ain't from this country. He'll go ahead and do, fill the bill because he got the face, the look, the skin. Well, actually, the skin. He has the skin, and he has the words that put the message that white folks want to hear. So that whole station over there is bullshit. All of these stations are bullshit. CNN, NBC, MSNBC, Fox Sports, Fox, everything. It's definitely the Fournetta network is definitely horrible. I don't watch a single show. I don't watch a single show. Anything I'll get just a sound bite from them and I'll hear what they'll say from there. But I don't listen to one single show that they have. Because I don't need to hear what I'm on, the same stuff I'm getting out here in the real world. I don't need to, get the same message. So that's all I got to say about that stuff, man. I hope that people stop and get a grip on this thing for what it is. The NFL draft is bullshit. The NFL is bullshit. I don't like Dave Gettleman's sorry ass. I know a lot of white Giants fans are loving David Gettleman. Fuck Dave Gettleman. And I hope his ass died of cancer. I don't give a damn if he... Actually, I hope he die. I hope he dies sooner than I do. I don't wish the best for my enemies anymore. I just don't do that. I'm not that Christian folk dude, man. I don't do that stuff, man. I just have the same hatred they have for me. Theirs is more hidden. Mine is now out there like a Republican. I don't like you. Let them know that, that they're on the shit list of people. I don't need wishy-washy folks. I don't like wishy-washy people. If you're down with us, you're down with us. If you're not, go step aside and get the hell out of our way. And we'll bulldoze you. Shoot. Sick of that stuff, man. And that's all I got today. I don't want to spend too much time on this topic or anything like that. I probably left the whole thing on a lot of stuff on the table that I should have wrote it down. I should have said something about, So I want to thank y'all for listening today. I want to thank y'all for listening to me today. It was good. I had a good time with you, letting that off my chest. I'll be back soon, so we'll see. We'll see you soon. We'll talk to you soon. And as always, peace, one love. Take care of your family and friends and everybody, and we hope that we'll see you. We hope that we'll see you. We'll see the end of this together. The end of this war together. All right. Thank you.